Hello, this is Gasman here, and I'd like to share with you the latest developments on the Goldfinch project, where I have a Divide firmware for the original Divide that's just about at the point of being able to load and save files to FAT file systems. So flashing this onto the Divide just works the same as any other firmware that you've tried. Just load up the tap file and then flashes on there. I'm testing this on Fuse rather than on the real hardware. Hopefully it should just be the same, but who knows. So I can set the Write Protect tab to keep that in place, and before I reboot I'll just attach this hard disk image HDF file that I made earlier, containing a bunch of screens on a FAT file system. So now I can go ahead and reset this, and it drops you into user naught mode like pretty much any other Divide firmware does. That might be fixable, we shall see. So let's get something interesting on screen to play about with. Right, so now we shall press the magic button, the NMI, and that will drop us into a directory listing of what's on our disk, and we can navigate into directories just as normal, as you'd expect. And we've got a bunch of screen files on here already, and if I do symbol shift and 4, the dollar, I can save a screen, which I shall call it circle.scr. Obviously this is only the short 8.3 file names at the moment, so if I save that, and you should see we've added circle.scr there, and we can now drop back into basic or whatever happened to be running at the time with break, and then we can do whatever we want there. But then if we go back into the NMI menu, then we can grab that back off the disk. So that seems to be working happily so far, and the best thing about it is this is the hex dump of the the firmware image so far, and this contains all of the read-write support for FAT file systems, all the user interface stuff, and an entire font. And the whole thing at the moment takes up a shade under 5K, and see all that lovely free space. We have 8K to play with. So now all that remains to be done is doing the same sort of thing with tap files and snapshots, and a couple of others of housekeeping bits and pieces, but it's looking pretty promising. I can't take a huge amount of credit for this because all of the clever code is by Gary Lancaster, all the FAT file system stuff. I've just been gluing the whole thing together. So the development's carrying on, and you can see the progress at goldfinch.zxdemo.org. Thanks for listening.